Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are in my favorite part of the house, and that is the kitchen, aka the litchen, because it gets lit in here. Today's video is inspired by TikTok. I have been scrolling on TikTok and I've been seeing so many recipes that I want to try, and today I'm going to make some healthy desserts for you guys. Today we are going to be making 5 desserts from TikTok. The first one is going to be brownies with banana. The second one is going to be Samoas with banana. The third one is going to be brownies with sweet potato, and then we're going to be doing a Sour Patch Kids with grapes, and the last one is going to be Kourtney Kardashian's famous poosh smoothie. This is actually an avocado smoothie that is really popular in Southeast Asia, but she's kind of popularized it with her platform, so we will be making that. And yeah, I hope you guys are excited. I know you guys are looking at me like I'm crazy. How is she going to be making dessert out of those ingredients? But trust me, I am just as skeptical as you. I am going to be amazed if these taste like brownies. Don't get me wrong, I love regular brownies and cookies and I eat them all the time. But if I can turn these into brownies, that is a game changer. That just means I can eat dessert more, and it's a more healthier alternative, which I'm all for. Before we get started, please like this video if you guys are excited to see if I can turn these into chocolatey, gooey brownies, and subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of fun videos coming for you guys. Also, turn on the notification bell so you are notified when I post another video. Alright guys, let's get it to the litchen. I don't know if this was everyone's dream as a little kid, but I used to watch Rachel Ray's 30-minute meals, and it was always my dream to be on a cook show. So thank you for making my dreams come alive. I get to be here making dessert. Okay, anyways, we are going to start with the recipe that takes the longest, and that is going to be the sweet potato brownies. I've already boiled the potatoes. I used 2 potatoes and I boiled them for like 30 minutes, so they are soft and ready to go. So I was a little bit skeptical about the ingredient of a sweet potato, but it kind of makes sense. In regular brownies, they use flour as their base, which is a starch, and sweet potato is just another form of starch, so I could see how this will be good. The benefit of using sweet potato over flour is that usually flour is bleached and it's stripped of all its nutrients. Sweet potato is a great alternative because it still has all its nutrients. It's going to keep you full for longer. It has fiber. It has all these amazing benefits, and it's not just empty calories. So this is all mashed up. It looks really gross, but it's okay. The next ingredient is cocoa powder. There's actually only 15 calories in 1 tablespoon. Cacao, which is made from cocoa powder, actually has a lot of benefits for you. It helps with focus, it helps with memory, and it's really good for your heart. And I've actually read that there's research that proves that cocoa powder and chocolate improves your happiness, which I can vouch for. I'm anecdotal evidence that chocolate makes you happy. So yeah, this isn't that bad for you. And we're gonna use a 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. So the next recipe calls for a 1/4 cup of maple syrup. I don't have maple syrup, so I'm gonna use some honey, and I'm gonna use half the amount because I don't want that much sugar. So I put an 1/8 cup of honey, and to add more sweetness that is healthier, I'm gonna use stevia. This is a natural sweetener and it has no calories. I like my shit sweet. And then the last ingredient is a 1/2 cup of nut butter. I have almond and peanut. I don't know which one I'm going to use yet. It smells good already. It looks a little chunky, but that is okay. I think I'm going to do a mixture of both. And I'm just going to eyeball it. I am definitely a sweet tooth kind of girl. I will choose sweets over savory any day. If you guys like sweet or savory, comment down below. Team sweets. All day, every day. Okay, it smells amazing. It smells like peanut butter, chocolate. And I think I want to add some vanilla in here. Turn it up a bit. And vanilla pretty much has no calories, so. And lastly, I'm just going to add 2 tablespoons of mini chocolate chips. It's only 80 calories for the whole batch to add 2 tablespoons, so I think it'll help turn up the brownies a little bit, And who doesn't like to bite into chocolate in their brownies? I'm using a fuzz spoon to measure because that's how we measure in Asian households. This is what it looks like. It looks kind of gross, but it smells amazing. I'm gonna put this in a pan and throw it in the oven. So we are gonna do the next brownie recipe. This one is gonna be less ingredients. It calls for 2 bananas. These bananas have been sitting and ready to go for so long. Don't judge, this is how they're supposed to look. If you don't have bananas that are ripe, I also saw that they put bananas in the oven to help ripen them a little bit. Which brownie recipe do you guys think will be the better one? Comment down below. I honestly don't know. I'm kind of skeptical about both. And I am a brownie connoisseur. I love my brownies. All right, so we got the bananas mashed. It looks like that. And now I'm gonna add cocoa powder again. This one calls for half a cup of cocoa. Next, we are gonna add some honey. The recipe didn't call for any honey, but I want this to be kind of sweet. And half a cup of nut butter. I will use almond. This is why I never know the recipe to anything. I don't like measuring stuff. I feel like I'm good enough to just freestyle it. Which isn't true at all, but I'm kind of lazy. A little vanilla extract. This one actually looks like brownie because it's like gooey, which is how I like my brownies. So I'm gonna calculate these calories at the end and let you guys know how much these healthy desserts have in comparison to like the box desserts, which will be interesting. The main thing is these healthy desserts are made with better ingredients and they are gonna do more for your body and be more beneficial when you eat them opposed to the stuff in the box that's just filled with not good stuff. See, look at this. This one looks way better. And just adding a couple chocolate chips because why not? Life is about balance. All right, you guys, I'm gonna put this in the pan and we are gonna move on to the next. All right, you guys, these next couple of recipes are gonna be pretty fast. Those 2 took the longest, which I'm not complaining about because they didn't even take that long. So for this recipe, it calls for 2 bananas, but I only have 1 left. So we are just gonna do half the recipe. 1 banana, and then for 2 bananas, it calls for 2 cups of coconut, shredded coconut, but I feel like that is very excessive. I am just modifying the recipe as I go. Okay, I'm just gonna do half a cup of coconut with my 1 mashed banana, and I think I wanna do a little vanilla. And that is all the recipe calls for. Okay, maybe it needs a little more coconut. Maybe I should just follow the recipes and stop acting like I know how to do everything. So it's going to look like that. This is perfect anyway that I only had 1 banana because I have so many desserts going on. I am just gonna take a little portion like that, plop them on. Looks like it'll make like 6 cookies. 2 bananas probably would have made you 12. I'm good at math. Okay, so it looks like this, and I'm just gonna flatten it out so it's a little more circular. I feel like most of the healthy dessert recipes that I found on TikTok, the substitute was banana. Banana is just like the potato of fruits. You can just do so much with it. So they look like that, little circular shapes, and then in the video the girl just made little circles in the cookie so that it looked like a Samoa. I am gonna cook this and then I'll drizzle the chocolate on afterwards. All right, that's how they look. Okay, the next thing we are making is Sour Patch grapes. And all you need is a pack of green grapes and some lime. This is a pretty easy one. All you do is slice the grapes in half, like that, and add some lime juice on top. I could see how this would taste like Sour Patch Kids. If you guys have ever tried the cotton candy grapes, obviously it doesn't taste like cotton candy, but the flavor is there. Like you take a bite and it literally tastes like you have the flavor of cotton candy in your mouth. I'm excited. I love grapes and just a healthy, easy way to spice up your grapes. And it's so fast. Like if you are craving Sour Patch Kids, but you need to watch your calories or whatever it is, these might be a good way to curb that craving. Have the grapes, squeeze a little lime. Don't try this at home. Don't use a knife to stir. I wouldn't call that Sour Patch Kids, but I do definitely see where they're coming from. It tastes a little bit sour at first, and then obviously you get the sweetness. It is definitely a good way to spice up your grapes, and I'm not mad about it. A little burst of sourness. I am here for these Sour Patch grapes. Moving on, we have the last recipe, which is the poosh smoothie. All you need is avocado. Kourtney Kardashian uses her macadamia nut milk that she makes at home. I'm just gonna use almond milk. She also uses collagen powder. I'm gonna use protein powder because that's all I have. And then we are gonna blend with some ice and see how that turns out. All right, so far I have 2 ice cubes in here. I am gonna do 1 avocado. So I ate this all the time as a kid. The version that Vietnamese make is avocado, ice, and condensed milk. And condensed milk is really amazing, but it has a lot of calories. This version is a lot healthier. There's protein, there is milk substitute, not a lot of sugar, so I am excited to try. Kourtney eats this in the morning after her workout. Avocados are great to have in the morning because they have this ingredient that actually makes you feel full, and it's full of healthy fats, keeps you full for a long time. All good things for a morning meal. Not a meal, but you guys know what I mean. Good way to start your morning. I almost used all my almond milk this morning, so that is all I have left. I'm just using Almond Breeze. I'm using vanilla protein powder by Woman's Best. Kourtney uses a collagen powder, 1 scoop. And then I think they use maple syrup or something sweet, honey. I'm just gonna go with my stevia packs again. And there we have it, nice and creamy. I am excited for this because I love avocado as a dessert. All right, I am gonna give this a try. It is so good. If you guys have never had avocado as a sweet ingredient, it is so good. And I know it kind of sounds weird because we're used to avocado being like the savory item in guacamole and all that, but it is so amazing as a sweet treat. And you guys have to try this. And it's so good for you. This is gonna keep you full all day. 10 out of 10. The texture can be a little weird because avocado, when you blend it, it's gonna be really creamy and really thick. But if you can get over that. All right, you guys, everything is in the oven. Everything is baking, cooling down. I will meet you guys back here when everything is out and ready to go so we can do a taste test.
A few moments later.
All right, you guys, 2 of the brownies are done. This one is the sweet potato one. It looks kind of chunky and gross, to be honest. Kind of scared to try it. And this one is the banana one. It is a lot darker, but it feels more moist. So we are gonna do a live taste test, and I'm low-key, high-key scared. Cut the corner because that is the best part of all brownies. It just tastes a little bit mushy. I feel like I maybe didn't cook it long enough, but the flavor's there. Would I call it brownie? No. Would Kyle like this? Hell no. So I'm gonna be honest, these sweet potato brownies were trash. They have the same texture as when I pre-baked it, and I baked these for a pretty long time. I baked them for almost 40 minutes, and they're still kind of mushy and they don't hold its shape very well. It has a little bit of a chocolatey flavor, but not enough for me to want to ever make them again. Yeah, I just didn't like them that much. If I were to rate them, I'd probably rate them a 2 out of 10. Moving on to the banana one. This one feels a little more chewy. It even holds itself together like a brownie. It tastes like a dark chocolate brownie. You do get the hint of banana in there, like it's like kind of like a banana chocolate bread. But this one is way better than the sweet potato one. This brownie has a really nice chocolatey rich flavor to it. It's not going to be as chewy as your traditional brownie. I feel like if you need a chocolate fix and you want a healthy alternative, this is going to be a really good one out of the two. And it does have a little bit of a banana taste to it, like a banana bread kind of flavor, which I don't mind at all. And it only has 4 ingredients. If I were to make one of the two again, I would definitely make this one. This one is definitely going to fulfill your brownie craving if you are looking for an alternative, but you're trying to cut the calories and trying to get a little more nutrient dense alternative. Considering it's only 4 ingredients and considering how healthy it is, I'm going to rate this a 7 out of 10. If I fed these to Kyle, he would kill me. So I guess I'm the only one taste testing today. This one. And last but not least, here are the Samoa cookies. I put some chocolate in a Ziploc and I melted it, and I'm just gonna cut the tip so that I can drizzle the chocolate perfectly over it. Ooh, baby. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I am honestly shocked at how well these stayed together, even though it's only 2 ingredients. And I feel like you definitely need to add the amount of coconut that they suggested, because it definitely helps hold the cookie together and gives this cookie a nice little crust. Also, using the banana, the juices came out of it and it helped caramelize the cookie, and it smells so good. One more up close before I eat the most perfect one. These are so good. Obviously, it doesn't taste exactly like a Samoa, but the coconut flakes have such a nice texture. The flavor of the coconut masks the banana, so you don't get an overpowering amount of banana flavor. And the chocolate makes it so perfect. These are a great healthy alternative to Samoas. When you guys make this, make it like how they show you with parchment paper, because when I used foil, it was really hard to get these off, and the parchment paper is gonna help it come off a lot easier. All right, you guys, that is everything. That is all the alternative desserts that I have for you guys today. I had so much fun making these. I love sweets and I love being in the kitchen, so this was such a fun video for me. I will link all of the TikToks down below so you guys can check those out yourselves and follow the actual recipe unlike I did. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up or leave a comment what you would like to see on my channel. I'd love to start making content that you guys want to see. Make sure you guys follow my Instagram. I have a lot of workout and other workout related content on there. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you guys found some of those recipes helpful, or if you try any of these recipes, let me know. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you back here for another video.